Gizmos. Good morning, Gizmo. Good morning. She loves sleeping on these fleecy Christmas pyjama bottoms. You love your little penguins, don't you? Hey? Oh, you good girl. Yeah. Oh, was that nice? Was that nice? Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, the 5th of November. Happy Bonfire Day. I started vlogging last week, but I still wasn't feeling right after my failed operation and all of that jazz. So yeah, I can't actually remember if I've even vlogged after my operation. I don't think I have. If you saw my previous vlog, then you'll know I was supposed to be having an operation on some fibroids and also in just a general investigation. After I woke up from the anaesthetic, I was told that they didn't actually remove the fibroids, which was frustrating. But it's just one of those things. I feel frustrated just because I guess I had that injection that I was waffling on about in my previous vlog, and then, you know, that made me feel all kinds of poorly, and so yeah, I felt a bit disappointed that it was kind of all for nothing. But I did have the investigation done, so there was some pain and a little bit discomfort still from that. But yeah, unfortunately, fibroid wise, gonna have to live with that for a bit until they either get bigger or something else happens. I don't know. Anyway, moving swiftly on, let me just address this very trendy hairstyle I've got going on right now. I didn't want to use heat on my hair today, but I wanted some texture, so I dried it off about 95% and I roll it into these little mini princess layer buns, bobby pin them in, and I'll take those out later. They'll probably look ridiculous. Sometimes it comes out good, and other times it comes out like a nightmare. Usually it comes out really nice when I do it before bed, just to get my hair up my face if I'm still sketching and stuff of an evening. And then I'll take these out and get into bed and it will look really nice and exactly how I want it to look, but it's too late because it's bedtime. Unnecessary bit of information. Today I have been to the gym for the first time in, I think in 4 weeks. I've been once, just because of all of the pre-op stuff with the injection and hormone issues and this virus that I've had, which I feel so much better from, but it's still working its way out my system. And that's frustrating. But from what I see online, a lot of people have had it, and people that I know just through Instagram and stuff, they've had it as well. It's like a flu / cold that never really comes out, and it kind of, you feel really, really rough consistently. But there's nothing anyone can do, there's nothing you can take. Certainly antibiotics are not the way forward for this. Anyway, I think I'm done telling you about all of my failed health stuff. I thought I'd vlog because I've been to the gym. I've done a little bit of work for the Flame Studio already. I had a customer's thank you cards to do. I did her stationery. She had my fern range for her wedding, and I was doing her thank you card. She sent me a lovely photo of her and her husband on their wedding day, so I've just popped that onto the fern range's thank you card, sent that to her for approval, and once she comes back to me I will get that off to the printers. Need to order some envelopes for that. I thought I had some of the white, kind of, I got like a luxury white envelope thing. I thought I had some left. I don't, which is not a problem. They take 24 hours to get here, but I'll need to order those. And first thing I'm going to do after I've put down the camera is I have to I have to tidy this monstrosity up. This room right now is a shit show, and I need to sort it out because A, because I can't work in a mess, but B, because my parents are heading to Cornwall on Friday. Joe and I are going to Devon, and on Saturday morning early for my best friend's husband's birthday party. So mum and dad are kindly coming to look after Gizmo, and so this is the guest room. I'm going to need to sort this out. Really need to sort it out. My bruise is looking amazing today. Look at that. I mean, honestly, I don't bruise that easily, but when it comes to cannulas, I bruise so badly. So I'm going to clear up this table. I'm going to give it a wipe down. I have 2 pieces of work to finish. One is a gift from me to a friend, and I want to get that finished because I'm seeing her on Thursday. And the second thing is a commission painting I'm sure I can probably show it to you because I'm sure it's fine. It's not finished yet and it looks pretty basic because I haven't put the details on it yet, but there's a quote written on there. It's a lovely quote actually that my client has chosen, and that's work in progress. I've got lots of details to add on to that, which I'm going to do today. That's a mixture of watercolour and gouache, so yeah, going to get that done and probably mostly finished by today. This is the other thing I'm doing. I'm working on a initial and I'm doing that for a friend. That's a present. And also I wanted to get something to put that in, and we went to the range up the road on Saturday, and I wanted to get a hanging frame. I didn't think they'd actually do one. It's just one of these completely see-through frames. It hangs on a bit of string. It's about to open up, but so the letter will sit in the middle of that. I really like these frames, and in fact I wanted to get some to sell with the initials in. By the way guys, if you want me to do one of these initials, bear in mind this one isn't finished, if you want me to do one of these for you, I do them in standard sizes. I sell them, this is not a standard size, but I do them in A6, A5 and A4, and A6 is £10, A5 is £15 and A4 is £20. And depending on where you are, I will sort out that postage for you. Usually I do free UK delivery, although at the moment I am thinking I'm going to have to start charging for postage just because it's kind of killing me a little bit. But anyway, so I think what I'll do is I'll run free postage on everything in the UK till the end of this year, and I'll make a decision on what I'm doing with that. But if you do want an initial painting, you don't have to have that grey, sort of grey blue. You can ask me for another colour, it's absolutely fine, but obviously it's just hard to get the exact colour via a photograph or something, but I can go as close as I can to a colour. But the standard colour is that kind of midnight grey bluey colour that I just showed you. But I'm absolutely more than happy for you to tell me that you'd like a baby pink or blue or whatever. And yeah, as standard they just come on a piece of card ready for you to frame, but they look lovely in those kind of hanging frames. They look really nice like that. But there's a standard size A6, A5, A4. If you want something specific, let me know and I'll let you know a price. But they make lovely little Christmas presents and people to put on their desks or in their kids' room or whatever. I'm thinking about making a kind of a kids alphabet post thing that people can order, but that'll be a job for next year. And yeah, anyway, waffling away, need to tidy this desk, plug my phone into charge because as soon as I do any form of filming it just dies a death, so better go now. I'll get back to you once I'm done my cleaning. Hi guys, it's now almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've still got my ridiculous buns in because I haven't gone out yet, so I haven't had to take them out. But I wanted just to show you what I've been working on today so far. I got this finished, which I showed you earlier on, so I'm just going to pop that into, I need to clean the frame, the glass in the frame, and then I'm going to pop that into its little frame and get it all wrapped up and stuff. Actually, I might do that a little bit later because what I'm doing right now, I'm doing a few different things right now. I do need to crack on with that painting, but what I have been doing is I'm putting together, oh hang on, let me turn you around. I filmed a bullet journal update video which should be going up soon. Although it's for November, it doesn't really matter what month it is, does it? Because it's just like an update and an ideas video. But I was going to put it straight up. It is edited and ready to go, but I wanted to do a free printable with it, which is what I'm working on now. I'm going to do like a 3 or 4 page freebie for people who want to sign up to my newsletter. And it's just going to have a few different things on it. Oh, before I forget, if you're already on my newsletter for Leaf Lane Studio, you will already you will get this. And also, if you're on my From Lucy with Love email, you'll get this as well. So you don't have to sign up again. But if you haven't done that yet, you will get this when you sign up if you want it. So yeah, I wanted to put together something that shows you ideas for things, tools you can use, and different layouts, and also just a freebie that is based around the design of my November setup, so the things that you can print off and cut out and stick in your own journal. So, turn you back round again. I've been working on these little doodles, which I'm just going to scan in and use for kind of different things within the printable. So I'm working on that. The other thing I've been working on is, here we go. These, my November theme for my bullet journal is got, as you'll see on when the video comes out, has got a load of stars and moons and botanicals, which are like my favourite thing to doodle anyway, and I've done them all around kind of cups and things. These are obviously very rough doodles, and there's a few more on that page too. But what I've done is, these are going to be, some of these are going to be used for the freebie, and some of them I'm going to make into stickers and little A7 cards. So yeah, I'm basically drawing the elements. This first lot that I'm going to do are going to be black and white, so but I just like how it looks. So I've got that one that I've already done, and this one which is in the works at the moment. So yeah, a little sneak preview there of what I've been up to. But yeah, that's all going to be put forward for stickers, postcards, note cards, yeah, and also for my bullet journal layout thingamajig. So that's what I've been working on so far today, and I have also been watching series 2 of Making a Murderer. My best mate Helena said to me on the phone last week, have I watched Making a Murderer? Making a Murderer? I hadn't watched it, but now I'm already on season 2, which is ridiculous because I think they're about 10 episodes or 12 episodes per season, so I binge watched them. But when I'm in here all day, just sat here painting and drawing, it's really easy to binge watch things and just get through seasons of things really, really fast. Has anybody else seen Making a Murderer? Let me know if you've seen it, and do you think you did it? Let me know in the comments. I'm on the fence. I go between yes and no about 100 times an episode. But anyway, so I'm already on the 9th episode of the 2nd season. That's insane. All of it done while I'm working. Just want to point that out. Anyway, I need to crack on. I'm going to finish this page of drawings. Then I'm going to do some more of that painting, and I need to get on. My plan was to go to the post office. I have some, actually I have another one of these initials that I did as a commission piece for somebody to send out, but I got it done really fast and way before the deadline, so it can wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go and have my hair coloured and cut, thanks to Joe, because I couldn't be able to afford it otherwise, but I have a lot of grey hairs right now, and so actually the hairdressers have just sent me a text message. It's just popped up on the screen right now. Yeah, so I've got a full head of highlights. Normally how I do with my hair is that I'll have a full head of highlights, and then I'll have like a T section or a half head a couple of times, and then I tend to have just one full head of hair coloured per year, and then I just top it up. So I am having a full head of highlights done tomorrow and cut. It's going to be heaven on a stick. I can't wait, honestly I can't wait. So I'm going to go to the post office tomorrow when I go and have my hair done. That's at 11:30, so yeah, just in time to have the gym, get showered and changed and stuff, and have breakfast, then go to the hairdressers, so that'll be good. Better get on with some work and get back to Making a Murderer. Good morning guys, today's Tuesday. As you can see by the state of my hair, I've just got in the car and it's windy AF outside right now. I'm going to go to the doctor's and I am going to drop off a prescription that I need to sort out. I'm going to eat my protein bar because I'm going to be in the hairdressers for hours. As it doesn't, it's always work, right? I know I saw Peace talk about this on her Insta stories the other day. The day you go to the hairdressers, you actually have a good hair day. I mean, I've just been blown by the wind, but my hair doesn't look so bad today. It's done right for itself. I'm gonna have my colour done. I like the sort of colour that I've got going on down this bottom half of my hair, but I don't like the dark roots with the grey, so get that renewed, get a little bit chopped off, and yeah. And then I've also got to do the post office run. Two walkers going past in this weather really. Yeah, post office run as well. I've got to pick up a birthday card for someone, so I've got a lot to do in an hour, so I better get cracking, get myself into Penzance and get this hair sorted out, and got my waterproof coat on sexy times living in Cornwall, you know. So yeah, on the way there I'm going to just munch my protein bar. It's the chocolate chip cookie dough one by Grenade. It's a carb killer one. I really like this one, so yum. I'm going to have that and then I'll eat something, I guess, when I come back. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. As you can see, I have new hair. I always find it really weird when I have highlights done, because for the first sort of week or 10 days they're really, really bright and then they kind of tone down to what I wanted. I'm so happy with it though. Really, really happy. Let me lift you up. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. I just think it's always a shock to the system when you have had dark roots for so long and suddenly you've got blonde all the way up to the top. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I've had like a more kind of like an ashy brown put in, and then like a blonde over the top, you know what I mean? I can't even speak. This morning I have been just trying on a dress I haven't worn in a long time to wear to a birthday party on Saturday night. I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier clips that we're off to Devon. Mum and Dad are coming to look after the cat, and we are off to Devon for just one night on Saturday to my best friend's husband's 40th birthday party. And I haven't dressed up properly for so long. I felt really, really anxious to try on the dress because body image issues as usual, but it fits fine. It's just a really simple blue dress from Hush, and it just sits longer at the back than it does at the front, and 3/4 length sleeves, and I'm wearing some like little ankle boots, black ankle boots I've had for a long time, but just with some thick black tights. It's just really, really simple. So yeah, I just got really nervous about trying on the clothes just because, you know, I haven't been out for so long and we're not going out, but it's like a dressy party, or slightly more dressed up party, so I felt really nervous. Anyway, that aside, I am going to pop you down here. I was going to just mention a couple of new products that I've been using. I don't buy anywhere near what I used to buy beauty makeup wise just because of money, but every now and again I sort of save a little bit of money when I'm starting to run out of some stuff, and I try and get the best stuff I get for my budget. I just placed an order actually last week, the end of last week, for a couple of things from Boots. I had a voucher and I had some card points to use, so that should be coming today or tomorrow. So when I get that, I'll show you that. There's not a lot of stuff in there, just a few bits and bobs. But the three things that are new to me, I've got recently, and I just thought I'd show you because it's been ages. I don't do hauls anymore. So, you know, I just thought I'd show you. Let me just change your angle for a second. Hold up. Okay, we're a little bit higher now, so I think that's better. So, yeah, so I went out and I got myself some high street serum and an under eye thing that's kind of supposed to brighten the skin. They're both from Superdrug, and I did some research before I spent the money because I can't afford to just make any mistakes anymore with products. But this one is by, as I said, Superdrug. It's called their Vitamin C Detox Skincare. I think that's the brand, the Vitamin C Detox Skincare. And it's their invigorating skin booster, and it says detoxify, not even a word, detoxify your skin, infuse the vitamin C, leaves the skin softer and brighter, and with kakadu plum, I'm so bad at pronouncing things, and goji berry extracts. And it looks like this, and it just comes with a little pipette thing, and it says you just need 2 or 3 drops, and yeah, it's, I don't know, it smells amazing. Just dribble some over the edge there, so sort that out. It smells incredible. The texture is incredible. It absorbs really nicely into the skin. They said you can put 2 to 3 drops on just your skin after cleansing, and then your moisturiser, or you can pop it into your moisturiser, a few drops into your moisturiser. But this was on offer when I got it. It was buy one get one half price. I think this standalone price was $6.99, and then I got this, and this is their same range, the Vitamin C Detox range, brightening eye gel, and it's just got caffeine in it and the goji berry and all of that stuff, but it comes with a little rollable on it, and then you just obviously squeeze it a little bit, get a little bit of product out, and then roll it around your eye and give it a little bit of a massage in, and it again smells amazing. I just love the smell of vitamin C products, full stop really, but it's nice and cooling and brightening on the eye, and they sink in really well, and then you can put makeup over the top really nicely. So they absorb nicely, they don't leave you a film on the skin, and they don't do that thing where, you know, some products you put on and they kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, like if you put a foundation over a certain kind of moisturiser and it sort of peels everything away, like, do you know what I mean? It doesn't do that. The other thing I have recently, which I don't tend to use primers as a rule, but recently, because I've not been using foundation every day, I think I use foundation maybe once a week on average, maybe not even that. I got this from e.l.f. This is their illuminating face primer, and I wanted something that was illuminating on the skin but not glittery, and I did my research again and I saw a few that I liked. Yesterday, basically, before I went to the hairdressers, I looked for this, and Superdrug just have some really amazing ranges, and usually I shop in Boots because of the points, but it was paying down the rain and it was just easier to go into Superdrug, but also I'd seen this e.l.f. one advertised and I thought I'd give it a shot. When you first put it on, you only need like a tiny little bit, and it's got a really nice texture, and oops, that's not a tiny bit, but anyway, you get the gist. So I'm going to put it on there. Now, on camera, you're probably not going to see it, and in real life, when I first tried it on the back of my hand, I was like, wow, that's really gold, and it's going to be too much. But actually, when you leave it, just what I'd recommend doing is just leaving it for a little while. Yeah, you're not going to see that, you're just going to see my veiny hands. It gives you like a candlelit glow, and it's just a really lovely primer. So I left this on my skin whilst I did something else. So I left it on my skin for 10 minutes just to settle in, and then I put a bit of concealer on. That's all I've got on today, and it's given me a nice glow, and I'm really happy with it. And it kind of filled in my pores a little bit, but not in that way that when you put products over the top you can see little dots on your nose. And does anyone else have these problems, or is it just me? So yeah, super happy with those. My order from Boots should arrive today or tomorrow, and when it does I will let you know. I've got a couple of lipsticks coming in there, and I have a palette of eyeshadows coming in there, and what else do I have in there? Oh, a couple of hair products as well. So yeah, that is everything. Right now I have to go and set a print setting on Photoshop, get a card for a client over to the printers. I have to put up a blog post that should definitely be going up today. I've prepped it a little bit, but it needs finishing off and then making live. And then I've got to finish that painting today. That needs to get finished, so probably best to get going. Hello, are you coming in? Are you coming in? You've been out in the rain and now it's stopped raining. You want to come in? That doesn't make much sense, does it? There's blue sky, Giz. Look at that. Oh. You don't want to come in. Oh, that's alright. Okay guys, as promised, my Boots delivery just arrived, so I'm going to show you what I've got. I'm really sorry for the angle and the lighting and stuff, but I'm just about to work, so I can't set it up all properly, but I want to show you what I got. I'm literally just taking it out of the bag, so it's not the most exciting in the world, but I thought I'd share it because I like watching what people buy. So, as usual, I have a lot of bad luck with, I don't know how much of that's broke. I have a lot of bad luck with ordering VO5 products through the post. They are always broken, so a broken lid is a good start. That's fine. This is just some dry texturizing spray. I don't know, it feels like the lid has been pressed at some point, so I'm half expecting to find something covered in spray. It feels quite full, so we'll see. I've had this before, I really like it. It's a nice, cheap and cheerful texturizing spray. This is just, it's not a dry shampoo, it literally just puts texture in the hair. So one of those, I think they had 2 for £5 or something on Boots website, so that's why I ended up getting this as well. I really needed another heat protection spray / detangler, and I've never tried this before. It says it's new as well, didn't know that, but there we go. It's the Express Primer Spray, quick blow dry with heat defense. So it is defense up to 230 degrees, helps detangle the hair, reduces flyaways. Okay, so we'll give this a go, I'll let you know how it goes. Another very uninteresting one, I love the St. Ives face scrubs. I always get the blemish control one, even though I don't get an awful lot of blemishes like I used to get. So one bonus to being a little bit older. More wrinkles, less spots. these are all new things. Very excited. I have been wanting to try the NYX soft matte lip creams for ages. I tried to think ahead to my slightly lighter hair when I bought these, but you never know till you try. You know what it's like when you have lighter hair or you darken your hair and your makeup just completely changes. So I was trying to think ahead. I got 2 shades. I got Antwerp and I got Milan. One is more kind of this light is really not helping you see these, but this is like a more pink tone, and this one is slightly more peachy. I'll have to let you know, I don't want to open them and swatch them now because I'm about to touch my client's painting. I don't want to get stuff everywhere. So I'll have to try those and let you know. I don't know what it says about these, if anything. It might be interesting. They're supposed to be long lasting and they're supposed to not feel too heavy and matte on the lips. I get really dry lips. I have a lot of problems with keeping my lips kind of in a good condition, even though I use lip balms all the time, and when they get dry I tend to like pick at them and bite at them and stuff, so I don't help myself out for sure. But I really like matte lips. They, you know, when I'm wearing a slightly more shimmery eye, I think a matte lip is a nice balance. Likewise, if I'm wearing a light sort of smoky and matte eye, I like a slightly glistening lip. So I thought I'd try those, and they're not that expensive. I think they were on offer. I think they were buy one get one half price or something like that, but they weren't that expensive, and I've heard loads of good things about how they feel, so I'll get back to you. This has been an interesting experiment with the lip creams. Here are the swatches. I actually prefer them swatched to how they are on the tube. This is going to be difficult to do with holding onto them, but this first one here, this is Antwerp. So if I hold it like this, this is the bottom swatch. Okay, so the one nearest to the tube. It actually, I don't know, on camera it looks kind of similar, but in real life the pot looks quite peachy, but actually I guess one is a more blue toned, well, the top one is more blue toned, but I kind of like them swatched better. And then the other one, which is Milan, is that one, the top one there, but you can see that in the tube it looks kind of more pale, but in real life it's a lot brighter, and I actually like them better in real life than in the tube. So something to bear in mind if you're ordering these or if you're looking at them in the shops, they are actually brighter when they come out than they look in the tube. This was under the new section on Boots. It's by Sleek. I like Sleek's eyeshadows a lot. I've had them before. It's a shimmery kind of palette of like bronzy golden tones from what I could see online. How do I get into this? Let's use my craft knife. Always prepared. Oh look, pop of pink in the packaging. I am a sucker for packaging. That's awesome though, look at that. You just open it up and it's like, pow. Okay, so this is called the Eye Lust Into the Night Bronze Palette. Avoid direct contact with eyes. Presumably, you can actually put it on the eyes. I'm joking, I know what they mean. Okay, trying to get into it, that's a good start. Wow, this is shimmery. This is very shimmery. Let's get rid of this brush. Does anyone use these anymore? I don't. Okay, another massive mirror that I'm going to have to try and cover up using my sleeve. Pro. Okay, this is really shimmery. Can you see that? That is so shimmery. Here's the palette in... Hello. Here's the palette in the daylight. You can see the cream one. So you've got the third one in from the left, which is a golden cream one, and a second one in from the right, which is a black cream one, and the others are the powder shades. I actually really love those shades. I mean, I love myself a metallic eyeshadow. I think it's just about using them in the right way, really. So yeah, I mean, that is shimmer. So here we go. This is what we're looking at here. The Sleek Eye Lust Into the Night Bronze. Looking pretty grey. Need to go and let the bear in before it rains. Hi guys, it is now the afternoon, it's about 4:30. I've almost finished the painting that I've been working on. I'm just about to sit and hand letter the quote, and then I've got a few little details to pop around. Whilst some paint was drying, I just went and washed my hair. I don't know about you guys, but when I have my hair done at the hairdresser's, I like to leave it for a day or two with highlights so the colour just sort of settles in, but I like to just give it a wash and style it how I kind of want to style it. So I've just washed my hair, I feel nice and fresh and clean and tidy. I popped on a very light layer of the, I think it was the Milan Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX, and also a tiny little layer of some of the glittery shadow just to try. I haven't really used it properly. We're just about to go to do some food shopping, so I didn't want to go out barefaced and scare everybody. But yeah, it's been quite a good day today. It's been nice to sit and get some work done. The weather's been awful, so there's no going out ever going to happen today. I have to finish wrapping this, you know, I showed you guys this frame in yesterday's one. I need to just get that K in there securely. The frame came with these as little examples like in there, and they've got one of these little dots, so I'm going to take those off of the back and secure it so it sits forward a bit in the frame, wrap that up, and then that's going to be good to go for tomorrow. I'm in the morning, I am going to the gym at 6:30 in the morning, and then I'll come home, shower, breakfast and stuff. Then I'm going to meet my friend over at a Travasca's farm, which is past Hale. So about 20 minutes from here, 15 minutes from here, we're going to have some coffee, tea, whatever, a chat and a catch up. And it probably will be the last time I see her now before she moves from Cornwall back east a little bit. And so yeah, that'd be nice to see her. So I don't know if I'm going to vlog anymore today. I'm really, really bad at signing off from the days. So often it'll be the middle of the day, and the next clip will be the next day because I just forget. Little Giz asleep in the middle of the bed. Oh, bless her. Yeah, so I'm going to do this lettering and then go shopping. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday today, the 8th of November. This morning I have been to the gym and I've come home, showered, breakfast and stuff. And I'm about to go and meet the friend who I made that letter K for that you saw in previous clips. About to go and meet her for a cup of tea and maybe some cake over at Travasca's farm, which is about 20 minutes away. I'm going to pop on a podcast in the car whilst I'm driving and head over and see her. And then I've got a couple of errands to run. Then I've got to come home, and that painting that I was finishing, I finished finally. I've got to photograph that for my website just because I try and record all the bespoke paintings that I do. So photograph that, package it up and take that to the post office. I was hoping to have done that so I could do it this morning, but I didn't have time yesterday. I was still painting it quite late. And what else have I got to do? I'm going to clean the house today because Mum and Dad arrive tomorrow night and I want to have a whole day of work tomorrow. I don't want to be doing housework tomorrow. And I've got the doctors at 5:10. Lots to do, so I better get cracking and go and have some tea and a good girly natter. Hello, it is the afternoon now. I'm home obviously and had a really nice time this morning. Just had a little catch up and ate some nice cake. I had like it wasn't really a cake, I had like a caramel mousse thing, which is really nice. And so I'm just home. I'm about to wrap this painting up. I've just got to photograph it first. I've just got my light out. I'm going to take a photo of this and then I'm going to package it up really nice and pretty. I've just been handwriting the envelope. And then I'm going to have a nap because I'm feeling really exhausted. I think these hormones that I had injected into my body are still taking their toll and I'm really tired, and I'm trying to get back into my routine of getting up early and going to the gym. And I think my body, as you can see by the colour of my eyes, I'm so exhausted. So I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to have like a half an hour, 40-minute nap. And then I've got to do a few more bits, go to the post office, then go to my doctor's appointment. And I think that's going to be it for today. Oh, I've got housework to do, haven't I? Really got to do the housework. Ugh. If I can, I will. I'm just trying to be a bit more gentle on myself because I'm a bit aware of all of the stuff that's still kind of coursing around my body a little bit. So we'll see. But right now, I'm going to photograph that and listen to a podcast. I've been listening to Olivia Bossert's podcast, who she lives in Cornwall as well, actually. I think she's in Falmouth. I think she's in Falmouth, but she's a photographer and she does beautiful photography. I'll link her website and podcast. The podcast is called You're Not the Boss of Me. And I listened to the episode she did with Estee Lalonde, which was really sweet, a really nice episode. And I started listening to the episode she did with Katie Ferris. These are all, I think they were from the spring and summertime, but I only just recently realised she had a podcast, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, she does beautiful photography, so I'll link her down below. And yeah, nothing else to say. I'm gonna go. Got stuff to do. Hey, are you really gonna sit there? You are, aren't you? You're settling in. No? Come on, come and lay on maybe this bed that you've got here, or there is that bed there, or this actual bed. Why there, on top of my sketchbooks? Why? Come on, come on. Good girl. Oh God. But you made a right mess, haven't you? You've made such a mess. Such a mess.